today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. I already went ahead and did my skincare routine in the shower, but I have some products here that I like to put on my face before I get into the makeup. Then I go in with this vitamin C hyaluronic acid. It's a facial serum with vitamin C. It just like hydrates the skin before going outside. I'm gonna have a mirror. Oh, my ghetto self.
Ah, the ghetto!
Don't really know if it does anything, but I like to think it does. I usually go in with this Dove beauty cream, right? But then I also just bought this e.l.f. mineral infused face primer. My eyes seem to get the driest, so yeah, we like to keep her hydrated. Now we're gonna go right into the makeup, and this is the makeup bag that I use. I actually just got this one from Shein, like $4, and it comes in different colors, but with Daizys, and they have other options too. I just thought it was so cute, and it has like little pockets. That's like the downside of those pockets. Like, I mean, my mascara stayed. Okay, so sometimes I wear foundation and other times I just, you know, put on some concealer and then call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day. I also sometimes don't even wear makeup to work or yeah, to work. That's the only reason why I go outside. But yeah, today we're just gonna go for it. Like, this is my usual makeup routine, so I do put on foundation, and the foundation that I use is the Fit Me foundation. This is the Dewy and Smooth. Lately I've been liking that dewy skin-like finish, so that's why I've been going towards that one. I take this double end brush, but I take the flat end. Oh, I should probably shake this up. Oh. Then I take this Moda Pro brush. I mean, it's just a buffing brush. I kind of just dab it in, and then I like swipe it. Dab and then swipe it.
Bada bop boom pow.
Next I do concealer, and I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It with a wet beauty sponge. It's still a little damp from yesterday, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. And then I take it up higher to get that lifted effect. I know that's what like everybody does, but it really does work. Okay, so next I go in with the LA Colors Full Cover Concealer in the shade Medium Deep, and I use this as a cream bronzer, cream contour, whatever you want to call it. And this was only $1 at the dollar store. And then I take this angled brush and I kind of just dab it to spread it. I like to blend it upwards so I'm not getting it down here. And then I go in with powders later. To finish that off, I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. bronzer palette. I just take whatever color I'm feeling that day, so I'm gonna be taking this one. Honestly, I just mix whatever is in the palette, and then I just place it where I put the concealer. And then I take this Tarte blush in Vibrant, or I'll take this, I don't even know where it's from, but it's just like a, it was originally a lipstick, but I put it on my cheeks and use it as blush. But lately I've been liking this color, and I take that on this stippling brush and just work it upwards. I just take some on my nose and also a little bit on my chin. To set the under eye concealer, I'm going to be taking the Fit Me loose setting powder in the shade light medium, and I take it on this Real Techniques contour brush and just pick that up, tap all the excess, and I place it under my eye. And I also like to put it on my eyelid so I get it prepared for some eyeshadow. Okay, so now that the skin is finished, I'm gonna get into my eyebrows. I take this e.l.f. angled brush and just brush up my brows. Before I get into it, I like to take a lip balm, and this is just the lip balm I'm currently using for my eyebrows. I take it and I brush them up so that they could stay somewhat in place. I go in with an eyeshadow, kind of like a dark brown, and take it on my angled brush, and I like to start outlining my eyebrow on the bottom. And then I take a very light hand and do a line underneath. And then I start working it upwards. Okay, one eyebrow is done. So again, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm outlining. A trick for me with my eyebrows are not symmetrical whatsoever. What I like to do is kind of like create a higher arc than I actually have, so then I could just like serve face, like, you know, like when you just like, I don't know, that's just me. This brow always gives me like a hard time, so don't mind her, she's just different. Okay, so I think the eyebrows are done. Then I go in with a Morphe brush. It's kind of like a blending brush. Since this is like an everyday, I just go in with like any of these browns. I even like mix them. And I like to first dab it at the end of my eye, and then I blend it out. Because I like that look of like a smoky eye almost. I also like to use it as like a nose contour. Working it right here. For reference, this is the Always Golden 9/8 palette but you could literally take any brown shade that you have, or you could even take your bronzer. I take a brown, more darker brown eyeshadow, and I place it underneath. And what I like to do for my everyday makeup routine, I always have to curl my lashes, but I try to use a blow dryer and kind of like heat it up so then my lashes can stay up. Before I go, I like to type my waterline with a black pencil liner. This is by Maybelline. I noticed that when I would use a pencil liner for my waterline, for the top and bottom, I got a lot of compliments on my eye color. Customers at work would say like, oh, you have really pretty eyes. I'm like, thank you. They're just poopy brown, but I mean, hey, thanks. So these are what my lashes look like curled. I like to take the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and this is the waterproof one. I like to use waterproof just because my lashes seem to stay up longer with waterproof. I like to focus it more on the inner parts of my lash. I'll show you why in a minute. I mean, you could just leave your lashes like that, like sometimes I do, but what I like to do to enhance my eye shape, like kind of to give that effect, because I really like that look of like a cat eye, having it like dark and skinny at the ends, you know. These are the lashes. See how they're like short on the ends and they go longer? I just cut them. I just take them on a pair of tweezers. I like to hold them like so. And I use the Duo brush on adhesive. So I go in with like a higher hand, and you want to place it down and like hold a mirror, but keep it at the bottom so you can get closer to your lash line. For lips, I take like any lip balm. This is the EOS. I either go with like lip gloss. It depends on like what I'm feeling that day. Like if I'm going for a more like pinky vibe, or my go-to is this NYX Pencil Liner. You can tell how much I used it. And it's in the shade brown. I like a brown liner. Okay, so that is my makeup routine.